Leaving Northfield Park. Why are these doing this now? What's with the... whatever. I don't know what the hell. A little glare coming down, whatever. Sliver Fashion was a winner. Man, we had a great day. The only horse that was out of the top two at our barn day. Brace for Landing made a break coming off the car. I don't know. Megan said he just lost him. He looked to me like he just folded up. I don't really know what got into him today. So I'll give him a pass for a week. I want to see how he races next week. But obviously you never want to see him. He was making forward gains. It felt like he was. And then for him to come up and make a break off the car like that was a little... feels regressive, right? So Delaware was fantastic. And then obviously we talked about briefly about... dirt in my eye. About Brace for Landing's break off the car. Northfield wasn't bad. I knew Merchant Man probably wasn't going to win. The little kerfuffle at the gate on the inside helped us out. But man, he is a mongrel sometimes. He should have just popped out and trotted right past. Instead, he popped out. Now, he did fight on to be second a little bit, but he should be better than those horses. And although I don't dislike the horse, I did put him on gate tonight. He will be selling Saturday at 2 p.m. The hammer will drop on gate for Merchant Man. I'll send a note out to all my partners about that. We're not going to acquire horses that can clearly beat Merchant Man and then keep Merchant Man around. There just is no argument for me to keep the horse after his last two performances. They weren't horrible. They weren't bad, awful performances. Here's a horse that can race on any size track, can leave, race from off the pace. He's okay. He's just not really what we're looking for. We're looking for something a little bit better. And I think this guy just needs to go race ordinarily somewhere else. So that's what is going to happen with Merchant Man. And I don't think there's going to be any objections over that. Just is what he is. The other two horses I thought raced good. A little disappointed in the Halakai 3 filly. A little disappointed myself. I guess I should have just left her alone. She was rocking on the front end. It looked like she was going to win in a big mile. And I kicked the earplugs out in the last turn. And it was almost like I just squished her soul when I pulled the earplugs. If you watch, the very second that those earplugs pop out of her ears, she wants no more. No more playtime for her. And literally just put it in neutral. At that point, that's a helpless feeling. Knowing that you're could be far enough ahead to hang on, but there is nothing more you can do. Tap it on the tail. It's the lights out, right? The electricity is off. There's no lights in the house. You're just coasting at this point. And, your only options are just to hope you hang on or climb up and put those earplugs back in her ears, maybe. But I didn't feel like doing that, so I opted for the first option, and I get picked off. So, live and learn. I wasn't happy. I think we need to put a little more grab on her up front also. No excuses. The only reason she could beat one, for a filly, she did pull up a little bit on the front end. So don't open up 5 lengths on the rest of the field. Keep them all in your rearview mirror, close to you. Maybe even race her off the pace. Not too far off the pace, but race her off the pace. Put her in the 2-hole or 3-hole or something. The earplugs obviously are completely detrimental. Put an ear hood on her, or nothing on her, I suppose, would be better. We're probably going to put I forget what they're called now. It's been so while since I used them, like the blinds, but they're like see-through. Can't think of the name of them. It'll come to me in a second. We have one pair of them at the track, so I think she'll wear them. Just a few little minor changes, mostly tactics. Keep her within herself. It was my fault. I shouldn't have kicked the earplugs out when I had them by 5 lengths. I should have just left her alone. But I guess now I know. So don't do that again. Aside from that, nice gait. Got a real good move going to the quarter pole out of her. She was going a good mile when she finally decided not to any longer. I hope that isn't, her thing. We saw that with that nice mare that we had before, Will to Win Hanover, that was well bred. She'd do that sometimes. And we've had horses in the past that would do that. It's not really an endearing quality. But at the same token, it's there. You have to work with it and deal with it. Just don't do it again. And that's that. So picked off. She still fits the same class. We'll put her back in there again next week and look for a better result and a better drive, quite frankly. She was great. Merchant Man, as I said, he's going to on gate. He's already on gate tonight. He'll show up tomorrow morning. And then a sliver of fashion, I thought raced great. Come off the car good. We did his work, was handy, right? Was able to back him up, get a little bit of a soft breather in the second quarter. And then when I called on him around the last turn, he didn't come 27 seconds, but he certainly did more than enough to get the job done and look good doing it. Really happy with our acquisitions overall. Wasn't super pleased with the power outage from Halakai 3, but I think I'm to blame for a little bit of that. So change of tactics. Don't empty her out. Don't ask her for more than she wants to give. Maybe race her from not on the front. I think she would race on the front, but I think she would be more comfortable in the 2 or 3 hole. And don't put our earplugs on her anymore. I think that was the takeaway from tonight. So a great day in Delaware, Ohio today. Pretty good night at Northfield, as I said. Listen, when you send 8 horses postward and 7 of them are in the top 2, it's 3 wins, 4 seconds, and 1 made a break. Pretty good day at the office. So no complaints here. We're going to get up tomorrow. I'm not in until the 14th on Jug Day, but I know Amy's coming down to the Jug with me tomorrow. So should be fun down there. My brother Curtis is down there. I saw James arrived yesterday, today as I was leaving. He was just arriving. Talked to him for a few minutes, about White Tiger and just about stuff. And it was nice. It'll be nice to catch up with him tomorrow. I was really happy to see Scott Zeron win the Jugette. Really, really happy for him. And Chris Roberts, all my friends are down there. Slimer's down there. Mark McKelvey, Jared, you might know him as. Everybody's down there, so it'll be nice to get down there tomorrow and hang out with everybody. We're not in till the 14th with Born to Dance. And somebody said, hey, why don't you let James drive Born to Dance, warm him up for the Jug. I said, Born to Dance looks at stuff and can get really strong in the face. I don't really want to put James in that position, so I think I'll just drive Born to Dance tomorrow in the 14th, but he'll get raced, I can assure you of that. So a great time today, a great day at the office, as I said. Tomorrow, we have some other horses racing in other places, but Born to Dance is the only one in Delaware. So good luck to everybody racing tomorrow. A wonderful day for everybody. Congratulations to everybody racing today. I saw all the buckets, all the horses, shares starting to move. Thank you very much for that. And the buckets for Lexington are up. We'll start discussing that a little more in the coming days and weeks. So with that, I'll let you go. I will talk to you all very soon. Long day today, but you know what? A very productive day. Take care.